Hi everyone, and welcome to A Few Minutes for the Future. This is a place where we showcase innovation. So come along as we take a few minutes to explore, a few minutes to inspire, and a few minutes to dream big things. So thanks for tuning in, and remember, the future will be here before we know it, and together we can make it great.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to A Few Minutes for the Future. My name is Craig Miller, and needless to say, trying to make our health better in the future is a huge priority in research. You know, one of the reasons I really love doing these videos is because innovation seems to always come down to a group of people who just don't accept the status quo and who want something better. One of the things I like to do in reading about these people is to try to put myself in their shoes and imagine what they're going through. A great example of this pioneering innovation is a guy named Paul Sharp of King's College in London. He and his team of bioengineers have turned their attention to our teeth and said there has to be a better way to take care of them after they are damaged. So our teeth, yes, these things right here, are pretty tough, and they're usually able to fix the small problems. But as most of you can relate, if you don't take care of your teeth and they are compromised, it pretty much leads to cavities, pain, and dental bills. But Sharp and his team wondered if we could actually regenerate our teeth and make them as good as new. So as I said before, teeth are pretty tough, but beyond the hard enamel, it's just tissue underneath there, and that it's susceptible to damage like any other part of the body. So he wanted to find out if it's possible to jumpstart and super energize the natural healing processes we all have after you get a cavity. He knew that certain plants and animals can regenerate parts of themselves because they have a great ability to harness a process called WMT signal processing, which turns stem cells into these tissue-creating superstars. So he and his team went to work. They simulated cavities in mice and rats by drilling holes in their teeth and then filling them up with special drugs that stimulate this WMT signal processing to see if their own body could fix their teeth. And you know what? It worked. The furry little critters are just fine, and you can barely see where the bioengineered areas start and finish on their teeth. Okay, so I get it. You might ask, why is this so important? Why are we spending time on this? Well, the reason is that dental health is critical to our overall health. If your dentist had the ability to fix your teeth permanently, then there would be no way that a synthetic filling could be infected or come loose or anything else that would be damaging to your tooth, and that leads to root damage, which can lead to losing the teeth altogether. I've had those happen to me, and I bet you have too, and they are no fun. This would be the first major innovation in dentistry in decades. I love these kind of stories because they bring about health advances in many special ways that we could all use. So when the next time you go to your dentist appointment, let them know that you've learned about this research and see what they say. I'll bet they'll be very impressed. But remember, don't get too cocky. This treatment option is still very experimental, and much more testing and clinical trials have to be done. I've always found that it's best to defer to your dentist's knowledge anyway, because they are still the ones, as you'll see here, holding on to the drill. Now, it may not be this kind of drill, and I hope it's not, because if it is this kind of drill, you better check out a new dentist. But it's important because they will have this on their toolkit, and that's what we want. So another cool innovation that we've researched and looked at, and you might think, well, boy, there's many of them to choose from, and there's seemingly endless problems in the world, but it's always awesome to kind of realize, and I hope you'll get this from this series, that there are hundreds of thousands of people like Paul Sharp and his team around the world trying to make things better, one step at a time. And the pace of change is picking up big time. And you can always count on this YouTube channel to bring you the stories of that inspiration. So I hope you enjoyed this latest video, and please take a second to subscribe to this channel on your screen. That's the best way to track when a new video hits the channel. By the way, if you want to read a great article on this innovative research, check out the Scientific American magazine article written by Faris Jabir. The date of the article is February 1st, 2018, so very recently, and it's very excellent. So thanks again for tuning in, everyone. I look forward to any comments or suggestions you might have about this video or anything else that we might take a look at together in the future. So until next time, bye for now.